Hey, what's up you guys? It's Kelsey and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. I know you're gonna love it around here. Today we have the first installment of the Project Pan 2026 Empties, and I have quite a lot of stuff for you guys. If you guys don't already know what Project Pan is, I will give you a brief explanation. Basically, it's a challenge to use up what you have before you buy anything new, and it's within categories. So if I have 4 mascaras, I have to use all 4 of those before I buy another mascara. But if I only have one candle, once I use that candle, I can buy another one. Essentially, I'm doing that, but with all sorts of beauty products I have around my house. That includes makeup, skincare, hair care, and body care. And then of course miscellaneous things like candles don't really fit into any of those categories, but I'm still doing those. If you haven't already seen this Project Pan 2026 video, you should watch that first to give you some context for this video. Anyways, you guys, without further ado, let's get into the January empties. I do have this entire little basket here, so let's go through them. Starting in the makeup category, I have one product, and that is this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base. It is all finished up. This is one we have been working on for a few months, so I'm very happy to be done with it, but almost sad to see it go just because the smell of this stuff really reminds me of like 2016 era makeup, if that makes sense. Next up is skincare, and we also have just one product in that category. I have this Drunk Elephant Amino Rain Glass Water Serum something. I'm not sure really what it is still after finishing it. I got it as a little birthday sample from Ulta. I mean, it was like, okay, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really a huge fan. I didn't really see what it was supposed to do, but maybe just because it's such a small amount. I'm not sure, but it is done now. Now let's move on to hair care products. The first hair care empty that I have for you guys is the Pumpkin Seed Oil by Cliganic. It's basically like an organic pumpkin seed oil that you can use on your hair or your skin. And essentially what I do with it is I combine it with the same brand's Rosemary oil and did it on my scalp like a little treatment. Now I'm all done with the pumpkin seed oil, so I will have to restock on this so I can continue my little hair treatments. It weighed 133 grams last month, and now it weighs 111. The second and last hair care empty for this month is the L'Oreal Elvive Wonder Water. This is the brown one. It's supposed to help with dull and damaged hair. I don't remember what the blue one was supposed to do, but I liked that one as well. They're both pretty good. I didn't really notice a difference between the two, but I really like these and highly recommend them for lazy girls who don't always want to wash their hair, but your ends still feel dry and you need to like condition them a little. This is a great product. It only takes 8 seconds and you just squirt it in your hair, leave it for 8 seconds, and then rinse it out. This weighed 71 grams last month, and now it weighs 24. I almost forgot, we do have a couple more products in the skincare category, and let me go through those with you really quick. First was this Tony Moly I'm Lavendar face mask. It's supposed to be like a hydrating one, and I have had this for so many years and haven't used it. Don't worry, it's not expired. I used it before the expiration date, but I feel like I've had it forever, and I'm trying to do this thing, Face Mask Fridays. I had a commenter last year comment that I should do that, and I'm kind of like starting to be consistent with it now because I've done it 2 weeks in a row. So we finished up this face mask. Then I also finished up this foot mask by Sephora, and let me tell you, this was such an unpleasant experience, but the best results ever. My feet were like brand new. Like I was feeling feelings I've never felt before in my toes. It was kind of crazy, and my feet were like insanely soft. So honestly, there may come a time in the future where I start stocking up on these and doing these quite often. I really enjoyed this. I actually did both of these as part of a self-care day. So if you haven't checked out that video, I'll link it right here and you guys can go and watch that. It's cozy and chaotic, so you guys will probably like it. I also finished this pink Snail brightening mask by JM Solution. I am not a huge fan of this one. It kind of made my face burn a little. I hate to say. I've done it before, and I've got like a pack of these, and so I've done them before, and in the past they didn't make my skin burn like they did last time. So I'm wondering if maybe it was just like washing my face before, if that makes sense. So we ended up using 3 masks. I'm so excited to start getting through my masks more because my skin has been like so insanely dry from the cold. Like it has been so cold here. There has been 2 snowstorms in the past week, and it's insane. Like I don't think you guys can see out there because of the exposure, but just know it is like a winter wonderland out there, and it's completely white and covered in snow, and it's insane. But my skin has been really suffering, so I feel like I just need any kind of moisture I can get. Moving on to body care empties. First up, I have this Backyard Honeysuckle hand soap by Bath & Body Works. This one was in my bedroom, and it's notes of sweet honeysuckle, orange flower blossom, and neroli nectar, and this smelled so good, you guys. It's very like spring summery though, so if I got it again, I'll probably get it in like the spring or summer and then use it again. But it smells like so nostalgic and clean and yummy and like citrusy because of the orange. It is just like probably one of my favorite Bath & Body Works soaps, if I'm being honest. Last month it weighed 152 grams and now it weighs 67. Next up is this pink gumball Bath & Body Works soap. I cannot say I like this fragrance at all. It is straight up like bubblegum, but like in a very like double bubble kind of way. Like you guys might like it, but it's not my cup of tea in a scent. I'm not a huge fan of like sweet kind of scents, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. This has notes of rainbow gumdrops, sugared vanilla, and pink spun sugar. It's just a little too like sweet for me, but I have another one of these, so I'm gonna have to use another one. Gotta finish them all. This one weighed 330 grams last month and now it weighs 67. The reason why this one we got through so much more was because this one is in the kitchen, and so whichever one is in the kitchen we go through like one a month, like lightning speed, because I'm just always washing my hands, especially when I'm cooking. Next up is this Boca Nano Hydroxy Apatite toothpaste. I love this stuff. I did get a few controversial comments about the fact that it is fluoride free in a short that I made a while ago, but that is okay. It works for me. If you guys want fluoride in your toothpaste, by all means, please. But for me, this has worked better than any other toothpaste I've used, and my mouth has a sensitivity to SLS, so there's not a ton of fluoride toothpaste that don't have SLS. Plus, I just really like the Nano Hydroxy Apatite in this. Like, since I started using it, I haven't had a single cavity, but before that, I feel like I always had cavities. Even though I'd floss every day, brush my teeth twice a day, it was kind of a headache. So this toothpaste has done a lot of good for me, and if it doesn't work for you guys, that is okay. This weighed 67 grams last month and now it weighs 23 empty. Finished up 2 little perfume samples. I know it looks like there's more in there, but once it gets this low, it just doesn't physically pump out anymore, and so I can't use the last little bit. But first was the Burberry Her. I really liked this one. It kind of had that slight powdery floral, but it wasn't like grandma-y, if that makes sense. So this one I might have to repurchase at some point. And the second one was Gucci Guilty, which I already have the full-size version of this, so I definitely like this one. But honestly, I feel like I like the Burberry Her more. The last empty of January is this Naturium, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, body wash. Oh my gosh, I got this as a Christmas gift from my mom's friend, and I got the matching lotion as well. This stuff is so good. It's like a oil body wash, so like you still feel clean, but it leaves your skin feeling like slightly like oily, but not like slick oily, like hydrated oily. This is so good. I can't speak to the ingredients, like if the ingredients are good, because I don't know a ton about it, but I mean this is really good. You guys should try this if you haven't already. The one caveat is that it's not super heavily fragranced. So if you're someone that likes a strong smelling body wash, maybe this won't be your thing, but you could also just, you know, use like lotions and stuff like that to get the fragrance that you want. But this just leaves your skin feeling so soft and like buttery and like a slight oil like moisturization. I'm kind of obsessed with this. If you guys watched my Project Pan 2025, you will recognize this bag. I call it the Big Empties bag. So essentially, once we're done with a month worth of empties, I will put them in this bag, and it is now empty as it is the start of a new year. So let's go ahead and put our January empties into here. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna finish a lot more this year than we did last year, so I'm really looking forward to it. You guys need to stick around, make sure you're watching the updates. Now that we've gone over all of the empties, let's go over the products I'm gonna be using next month and how much progress I made on each of them in January. We're gonna start with the makeup category. First up is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is what it's looking like. I saw this girl on TikTok put hers into like a pot and like boil it, and it kind of like smoothed it out again and refreshed it, and so I did the same. So that's why it looks different than you guys might remember if you kept up with the Project Pan last year. But I am really excited to use it again because it looks like brand new now, and I'm hoping that it kind of like revitalized it. The only problem is this packaging is like pretty heavy glass, so if I weigh it, it's not gonna really ever make a difference, so there's no point in taking the weight for it. I will just have to show you guys visually the progress we're making for a lot of the makeup actually. The next thing I've been working on is this Can Make. This is the shading powder. For a while I didn't really like it, but as the seasons have gone on and it's become winter and I'm at my most pale, I'm finding that it actually works quite well for me now. It's just like that subtle little bit of contour, and I also use it on my eyelids and on my nose, and I'm starting to really like it. This is also by Can Make. This is their eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I make a lot of progress on that brown shade, and then I kind of try to use them all. There's none that I don't use in this. I'm making slow progress on the bigger shimmers on the sides, but that brown is going pretty quick. This is also a Can Make product. This is the Fit Glow Cushion Foundation. There's not a great way to track the amount or the visual progress I'm making on this. All I can tell you guys is that when I press into it with the cushion and then I put it on my face, there's really not much coming off these days. I even flipped the cushion on the inside around to try to like get new foundation from the bottom, and it's still like pretty dried out, so I feel like this is going to be an empty pretty soon. I swear this is the last Can Make product. This is their Mellow Dew Lip Mask, and I haven't been good about using this, but I'm trying to get better. This is where we're at on it. Hopefully the next time I see you guys for one of these updates, I'll have made some progress. Next up are these two ColourPop eyeliners, one in black and one in brown. I thought the black was like empty, but I got it working again, so that's good. So I've been using both of these just depending on the day, basically. And these ColourPop liners are some of my favorite eyeliners. I used to use the Tattoo one by Kat Von D, but I switched to this one because it's cheaper. Next is the Fui blush in the shade ND02. I think there was another shade name, I just don't remember it, and the packaging is in Japanese and I don't feel like reading it for you guys, but it does say ND02. And this is what our progress looks like. There's like a little divot in it, but I'm sure these are gonna last an eternity. But I am obsessed. I have 3 shades. I want to get more, but Project Pan just whispers at me every time I'm at the store with the Fui, and it's like, don't do it, don't do it. But I'm like, I want more Fui. So it is an addiction. Don't start, because you won't stop. I should just consider this an empty at this point. This is the Givenchy like color changing lipstick that looks black. This is what it looks like, but there is still some, and I can still get it onto my lips. And so I'm not counting it as an empty yet, but I mean, guys, it's almost done. Next up, this is the first one that I actually have some weight measurements for you guys. This is the Heavy Rotation Brow Gel. I got this in Japan. I actually have been able to like see a difference in the weight of this product from using it, and it went from 20 grams to 19 grams. Next, I have this Heroin Make mascara. This mascara is so good. I literally bought 4 of them. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did, and I can't take it back now. But I used to have a hard time with getting it off, but I did buy the matching mascara remover that goes with it. So now it is a bit easier. And this currently weighs 17 grams. I'm not sure what it weighed last month because I don't think I weighed it, but I'm gonna try weighing it and see if I'm able to see a difference in the weight. Next is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I've had this forever, guys. It literally never ends. I don't know how or when or if this will ever be an empty, but it did go from 95 grams to 94 grams, so I'd call that some progress. This is my L'Oreal Telescopic Brown Mascara, so if I'm doing the brown eyeliner, I'll do the brown mascara with it. I've also had this one in black multiple times. It is a great mascara. This is another eyeliner that I have. This is the Love Liner. I got this one in Japan. It just has the most precise tip, like long tip that I've seen on an eyeliner, although the actual like pigment of the liner itself is it's okay, but I feel like it just kind of fades really quickly, whereas the ColourPop ones stay on. So what I typically do is draw on the eyeliner with this one and then like fill it in with the ColourPop so I can get like a sharper line but that like darker pigmented coverage. So once we finished the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base, I needed to switch to the next primer. And for me, that is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I didn't weigh it last month because I wasn't using it, but it currently weighs 101 grams. So we'll check back next month and see what it's at. This is a new product that I picked up after I finished my last like facial mist setting spray type thing. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I just got the mini to try it out and see if I liked it, but it weighs 67 grams. And so far, I've used it twice and I do like it a lot. It does what I want it to do, which is kind of like rehydrate my face after putting on all the powders. I also have this Opera lipstick that I got while I was in Japan. This is what the color looks like, and this is the lipstick I plan on starting to use once I finish up that Givenchy one, since it's so close to being done. If you guys watched last year's Project Pan, you will recognize this. This is my Tarte Kisses blush. I swear I've had it for almost 8 years maybe, and you can literally still see the like pattern imprint on it. This is like the never-ending blush. I don't know if it's possible, like physically possible to finish it. Even if I just sat here with a brush and like brushed it all over me for like 10 days straight, I still feel like there'd be something in here. I want to get rid of it so bad, but I will not, because Project Pan, I'm gonna finish it, but it's gotta be expired, like way expired, but it still works. And it like, I mean, you guys see, it looks cute. So how can I get rid of it even though it's 8 years old? Also in the Tarte family, I have the Tarte Glow Tape. It is like the only highlighter I have, and that's because I don't really do highlighter anymore. I feel like as a culture, we don't do highlight anymore, and that's okay, I think. But I'm not gonna get rid of it because like what if I want to do a highlight? You know, it's still cute. I just don't do it. It's just not part of my routine anymore. The last makeup product is this Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade 16 in Fair Light Neutral. This is also definitely expired, but not too much. It went from 25 grams last month to 24, so we did make a gram's worth of progress. So in total, that brings our used grams of makeup to just 3 grams, but that's okay because I don't weigh most of the makeup, considering it just, the packagings are so small that most of the weight comes from the packaging. You can't really tell how much product you're using from that. Now that we're done with all the makeup, let's get into the next category, which is skincare. First up is this Ecleaf. It's like a cream that I put on for my like body acne, and it is almost done actually. It went from 52 grams last month to 39 grams this month. So we used a total of 13 grams. Next up is my holy grail moisturizer, the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This stuff is so good. I don't know if I could ever use another moisturizer as like my main workhorse moisturizer like I do this one. It went from 235 grams to 178 grams. So I use a total of 57 grams. I love this stuff. I feel like I'm just constantly like slathering it on, especially during the winter. This is my clindamycin phosphate gel. This and the Ecleaf are both part of my dermatologist prescribed skincare routines. Basically what I do with this is in the mornings, as part of my morning skincare, I put this on, and it just helps with like my acne and scarring and stuff like that, and I've really liked it. And I even use it as kind of like a spot treatment sometimes. This went from 33 grams last month to 24 grams this month, so we used 9 grams of product. This is an exciting one, you guys. This is the COSRX Snail Mucin Power Essence. I have not really been using my COSRX stuff a ton yet because I have my CeraVe and I always want to use that instead. But now what I've started doing is putting this on in the morning as like my moisturizer, and then like double layering it with the CeraVe. It's for like double moisture. I have been able to make a lot of progress on this. Part of that progress came from moving it from my getting ready bathroom into my like actual bathroom where I like brush my teeth and everything in the morning, instead of like the bathroom where I just do my makeup and hair. It has been really nice to have this right next to me and just make a ton more progress on it this month than I have in previous months. It went from 107 grams to 96, so we used a total of 11 grams this month, which is crazy because I don't think I've used that much of this in like a year last year. Next up is my Garnier micellar water. This stuff is almost empty, but I don't use it as much as my other makeup remover, which I'll show you in a little bit. This went from 176 grams to 171, so we only used 5 grams of it. This is the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. This is another product that I've been meaning to use but haven't been using it, and now I've been making so much more progress on it and using it literally every day. This weighed 42 grams last month and now it weighs 34, so we used 8 grams of it. This is my Only for Her gel. It's basically like a mix of clindamycin, spirulactone, and tretinoin, and I put this on my face in the evenings before I put on my moisturizer, and this is kind of like the heavy duty stuff for my dermatologist recommended prescribed skincare routine. Although this stuff can be extremely drying, so that's something to look out for, but I did make some progress on it last month. It weighed 84 grams last month and now it weighs 80, so we used 4 grams. This is Plexion cleanser. This also is part of my dermatologist prescribed skincare routine, and it's just the cleanser that I'm supposed to use twice a day, although I only use it once a day in the shower. But that's okay, don't tell my dermatologist, she doesn't need to know. And this went from 174 grams to 110, so we used 64 grams last month. This is Panoxyl 10% Benzoyl Peroxide. It's another cleanser, but it's not prescription. You can just buy it over the counter, but my dermatologist did recommend it. However, I was already using it before she recommended it. I have been using it for so long. It's great for like really any acne, but especially for like body acne. And I get the 10%, but there is a 4%. So if you guys haven't used benzoyl peroxide before, I would say start with the 4% and work your way up. I've been using it for years, so the 10% does not bother me. This weighed 322 grams last month and now it weighs 289 grams, so I ended up using 33 grams. Lastly, in the skincare category is the Softimo Speedy Cleansing Oil. This is my holy grail for taking off makeup, especially face makeup. It takes it off like so quickly, just glides on, it's so smooth. It's like a, well, it's an oil, yeah. So it takes it off really well. I will say, don't get it in your eye. It burns a little, and it doesn't take eye makeup off quite as well as like micellar water on a cotton round, but it is so much more convenient. This weighed 147 grams last month and now it weighs 126, so we used a total of 21 grams of this. So in total we used 225 grams of skincare products. That's all for the skincare category. Let's move on to hair care. So to start off the hair care category, I have this Cliganic rosemary oil. This is the one that I do with the pumpkin seed oil that makes that treatment. This went from 76 grams last month to 74 grams this month, so we used a total of 2 grams of product. Next is the Dove Intensive Repair Hair Mask. This stuff smells amazing and we are making so much progress on it. Ooh, it slides around. Freaky. Anyways, we're almost done with this. This weighed 153 grams last month and now it weighs 128. So I used a total of 25 grams. This is the Garnier Fructis Hair Filler Bonding Treatment. I use this about once a week. This weighed 260 grams last month, now it weighs 251, so that's a total of 9 grams. I have the matching Garnier Fructis Hair Filler Conditioner. This weighed 162 grams last month and now it weighs 133, so we used 29 grams. I also have the matching hair filler shampoo. This weighed 133 grams last month and now it weighs 116, so I used 17 grams. For heat protectant, I use this Intersense Hair Love Prep Spray. This is their like travel sample size. It's about to here or so maybe about halfway done with it. I really don't like the smell of this, but I'm trudging through. This went from 53 grams to 48 grams, so we used 5 grams of this. Next up is my Kristin Ess Dry Shampoo. I do love this stuff, however, at the point it's at now, it doesn't pump out anymore. I have to like physically open it and kind of like dump it onto my head, so it's a little inconvenient, but I want to make sure I finish all of it up. This weighed 55 grams last month, now it weighs 54, so I only used 1 gram of product. I didn't really use a lot of dry shampoo last month. I really just washed my hair whenever it was dirty because I was just at home. I also have this L'Oreal Avive Oil Erasing Scalp Serum that I have been trying out. I'm about halfway done with it, and I can't say that I've seen any like long-term results with it. I don't really see much of a difference between my normal like shampooing cleaning my scalp versus like when I use this as well, but I'm gonna continue to use it, and once I finish the bottle, I'll let you know my final thoughts. This weighed 87 grams last month, now it weighs 72, so I used 15 grams of it. This is the Olaplex Bonding Oil. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there that like is obsessed with this. I feel like any oil would kind of do, but because I have such thin hair, I don't know, like oils just kind of like weigh it down. Maybe I need to find like a lightweight one because this isn't my favorite. This weighed 38 grams last month and it still weighs 38 because I didn't really use much of it because I'm not drawn to use it. This is the Olaplex Bond Smoother. I do like this a bit better than the bonding oil. This weighed 125 grams last month, now it was 124. I did use it like one time. I should use it more, but I like to use it most when my hair is still wet from a shower, but I normally just like shower at night and then let my hair air dry overnight, and so I don't tend to like dry my hair from wet. So that would be when I would use this more. So maybe I'll try blowing my hair out more often, but I also just don't want to be putting heat on it unnecessarily when I literally am just at home all the time. This is the Pantene Sheer Volume Shampoo. I use this about once a week. It's kind of like a clarifying shampoo for my scalp, just to like really clean everything out. I love this stuff, and I swear, like, it doesn't matter how oily my hair is, like just the tiniest bit of this and like it suds up like crazy and like clears out my scalp so quick. I really like this. This weighed 223 grams last month and now it weighs 193, so I used 30 grams of this. So in total we used 527 grams of hair care. Let's move on to our last category, which is body care. We are in the home stretch. Start off with this Ahava hand cream. This is in the scent Cactus and Pink Pepper. This is such a unique smell, and I do like this stuff. I just don't reach for hand creams as much as I should, especially in like the summer months. It's more of a winter thing. Ooh, I love the smell of this stuff. I didn't use this any last month. This is kind of like a new addition to the rotation. So as of January, this weighs 30 grams. We'll see how much it weighs at the end of February. This is the dreaded Aveeno lotion. If you have been around, you know how I feel about this lotion. Although after using it for so long, despite not liking it, I feel like I'm starting to get used to it, and maybe it's even growing on me. I don't know if I'm just like having a psychotic break. This weighed 248 grams last month. It weighs 161 grams now. That means I was somehow able to use 87 grams of this last month. I've been using it whenever and wherever I can. Based on the light, I think we're about here or so. Next up is the Brambleberry Harvest Bath & Body Works soap. This is fragrance notes of sweet berry jam, orange zest, and fresh picked cranberries. It's a little like fruity for my taste. It still smells great. It's just not one of my favorites. This one is in the kitchen right now, so we'll probably be done with it by the end of February. But right now it weighs 315 grams. Next up is this Bright Christmas Morning hand soap by Bath & Body Works. And I know it is not Christmas, it is January, but I still have this one left over after the Christmas season, and I wanted to use it before next Christmas. So I have this in our bedroom right now so that other people don't have to use a Christmas scent. Although it doesn't smell super Christmassy. The notes are red berries, blood oranges, and crisp apples. So it's really just like fruity, but kind of maybe a more wintry fruit. I'm not sure, but it doesn't smell very wintry to me. It feels like a year-rounder. I feel like I mostly get the apple scent, but I really like this one. And this one weighs 297 grams right now. This is the Danbury Shortbread Bath & Body Works hand soap. I don't like it, but I got so many, so I'm just trying to get through them right now. It's notes of whipped vanilla, almonds, and sugar crystals, and it's just a little too like gourmand, like baking, like kind of fragrance. Ooh. But if you like stuff that smells like baked goods, you'd probably like this. I just don't like it for a hand soap, if that makes sense. Like, it smells great. I just don't want to wash my hands with it. I want something more like crisp or fresh, if that makes sense. This weighed 194 grams last month, and now it weighs 147. So I used a total of 47 grams. This one is in my second bathroom, like guest bathroom, getting ready bathroom. So that's why this one gets used the slowest of all of them. Next, I have the Boca Nano Hydroxy Apatite Toothpaste. We've already talked about this. I love it. This is my restock for the one we just finished up, and currently it weighs 119 grams. This is my last sample size perfume that I have. So once this is done, I will have finished all of my like sample size that I have that are like that look like this. This is Chloe Nomad, something like that. I haven't actually used it or smelled it yet. I know that it looks like it's been used, but it must have been a long time ago because I don't remember using it. So Let's try it out live on camera. Okay, I like it. It reminds me of a fragrance that my mom or my grandma wears, but it doesn't smell like a mom grandma fragrance. It's just that it smells like one that they wore. Oh, I really like this actually. Okay, I'm very much looking forward to this. Right now it weighs 4 grams, so I'm gonna do my best to try to finish it for you guys next month. This is my Degree White Flowers and Lychee deodorant. This weighed 95 grams last month, now it weighs 86, so we use a total of 9 grams. Next is my Dr. Bronner's Castile soap in the scent Lavendar. This is the progress that we have made on it. My husband and I both use this, so it does go a bit faster than it would if I was using it by myself. This weighed 577 grams last month, and now it weighs 376. So we used 201 grams of this. This stuff goes quick in my house. The last product that I am working on for February is the Eucerin Advanced Repair Lotion. I am like so close to done with this. I can feel that it is like at the last little bit. I don't know if I'm going to rebuy it because while it's moisturizing and it's great, it doesn't do what I was hoping it would do, which is help improve my KP because my dermatologist recommended that I use this. I don't really feel like I've seen any visual changes, so I don't think I'm gonna rebuy it, but it is great and moisturizing. So if you have like sensitive skin that's really dry or cracked, or if you want to use this on your elbows or your knees or your heels, this is a really good lotion. Just not for what I was looking for it to do, I guess. This weighed 297 grams last month, now it weighs 159, so I use 138 grams of this lotion. Anyways, you guys, that is all of my empties for January, as well as all the products I'm gonna be working on into February and how much of them I was able to use this past month. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and comment down below if you're starting Project Pan, or if you've already started it, how's it going for you guys? If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,500 subscribers, and your subscription will go a long way in helping me reach that goal. Also, if you guys hit that post notification bell, you will get a notification every time I upload a video, and that way you'll be able to keep up with my updates for Project Pan. I normally upload once a week, and I upload my Project Pans once a month, so make sure you're checking back for all of those videos. If you stayed till the end, thank you so much for being here, and go ahead and leave a little lotion emoji in the comments if you stayed till the end. It'll be our little secret, so I know that you watched all the way through. I hope to see you guys back for February's empties, and I love you all so much. Bye.